Welcome back to Choirwire, the podcast keeping music educators connected to the art of teaching. I'm Alex, your host. Today we're talking about something that hits hard, surviving the island. Now, if you're picturing palm trees and fruity drinks, slow your roll, I wish. This island, it's the one where you're the only choir teacher at your school. No team, no backup, just you, your piano, and a dream. Let's talk about how to make that island feel less like exile and more like a private resort. Okay, let's set the scene here. You walk into your school's faculty meeting and they're talking about math benchmarks and reading scores, and you're just sitting there like, cool. I just need risers and a working sound system. You're the only one who knows the difference between a soprano and a soprano who thinks she's a soprano. You're the only one who gets why your kids are doing lip trills in the hallway like tiny opera singers. It's lonely, it's weird, and sometimes it feels like no one really gets what we do. But here's the thing, you're not crazy. You're just on the island. And guess what? There are so many of us out there. We just haven't built the bridges yet. Let's build your survival kit. Because if you're gonna be on the island, you need tools and snacks, but mostly tools. Number one, you gotta find your people. Get online. Seriously, Facebook groups, those have definitely helped me. State music educator conferences, Instagram. There's so many choir teacher Instagrams out there who get you. You'll find someone who's also teaching in a closet next to the boiler room. Instant bond. 2, make friends in weird places. Your custodian MVP, the best. Your front office staff, lifesavers. They are the gossip queens in my school. Your band director, frenemy turned bestie, maybe? These folks can help you move chairs, find lost kids, and decode the mystery of the school calendar. Trust me, you want to be in their good graces. Number 3, systems save lives. You know, I love a good behavior tracker. Merit systems, rehearsal routines, student leadership. Those things keep your choir running when it's just you and 60 teenagers who think mezzo piano means nap time. 4, celebrate loudly. Post your concerts. Share your wins. Brag a little. It is okay to brag. Because when you have visibility, you have support. If your admin doesn't know what you're doing, they won't know how to help you or fund you or give you snacks. I'm just saying. I think the more visible you can be at your school, the more people will see what you do. Send out pictures of what you're doing in your classes through email to your parents, to your staff, to your administrator. Sometimes your administrators don't always have to be in your classrooms for an observation. You can just invite them in and say, hey, come on over. Take a listen to this song we prepared this week. You've got to treat your program like it is the best program ever, even if it's not. The more that you feel like your program is amazing, the more that your students will feel like your program is amazing. And then after that, the administration will see it. After that, the parents will see it. After that, the community will see it. And they'll talk about it. And then they will be there for you to support you. The more you can have parents involved, even if it's something simple from day to day, it could just be like, hey, Miss Smith, can you come in and help sort uniforms today? Hey, Miss Smith, can you come in and help sort closets today? And she's working, they're working, whoever is working during your classes. They're hearing the amazing, beautiful sounds that you're allowing the students to create. And then they're like, wow, that's amazing. That's some amazing stuff that my child gets to experience. That makes a difference. Now you created another bridge to your island because Miss Smith is going to go and talk to other people about the amazing things that she heard when she was helping out today. So here's my story of being on an island. So it's my first year of teaching. I just finished up my internship with the amazing Chris Arame. And I knew that I was scared going into my first day of pre-planning at this new school. I'd gone to see the classroom, I'd gotten my keys, I'd taken a tour of the school, and I was like, yay, I'm so excited. I have my own classroom. I had these beautiful seated risers. They weren't beautiful. I have a piano, I have a computer, a desk. Wow, I really made it. And a smart board. I was smitten. Well, I get there and we're all there for the breakfast. And it is really intimidating to have a staff full of, 100 people, 100 something. And you get there and you don't know a soul except for the principal. It's not like you can go up and be like, hey, can I sit by you? That's kind of weird. So you have to make friends with people. You have to go up and actually talk to them. So some people knew I was the new chorus teacher. So they decided that it was my duty to sing the national anthem for everybody. I thought that was kind of crazy. I did it because I was new and I was like, let me just be a part of the culture. Let me show off what I got. So that was fun. After that, I will tell you, I actually did pick up a couple of friends that actually ended up being some career-long, even though it's only been 15 years, career-long friends that I keep in touch with. And I sometimes, in the past, I've gone to go visit them because I've moved on to other cities in Florida, but I've gone to visit them. And it's just like old times. We just pick up from where we left off. But I will say, one thing that made everything feel better, and you won't believe this, but as we were getting breakfast, I looked up and across the table was none other than my 6th grade guidance counselor. Isn't that wild? I was now teaching in the same school, my 6th grade guidance counselor. And I was like, Miss Jones? And she was like, Alex? That had been, years and years later. And she still remembered me. And then after that, I felt welcomed. I felt safe at that school with that faculty. I know we talked a lot about the kids feeling safe, but you also got to feel safe as well. Here's another story. This one, you're going to laugh. So it's my first concert, getting ready, taking the kids to the stage in our cafeteria, and they're up on the stage. I had gotten the risers out and everything and my little portable sound system. I'm ready to go. And the stage, it wasn't that high off of the ground because it was a tiny little cafeteria. I needed to go up on the stage and place them and make sure they were standing in the right places. So I did the not smart thing. I should have taken the stairs and gone up. I didn't do that. I stepped up from the floor to the stage. That's a big no-no. Never let your kids do that. Don't you do it yourself either. And this isn't, like I said, it's a small stage. But even still, I stepped up. And as I stepped up, I heard this. And I looked down. The kids looked down. And their faces immediately, shock, laughter, pointing. So I immediately covered myself and ran out of the cafeteria. I ran to the office and I said, I just split my pants. I need to go home and someone needs to go watch my kids. And I left. Luckily, I wasn't that far away from the school. By the time I arrived back and got back in my classroom, it was time for another class. I walk in and one of my deans is in there and I hear singing from the hallway and I'm like, why are they singing? What's going on? So my dean had pressed play on the track. The kids were rehearsing, singing. There was choreography for some reason. I can't remember what song it was, but they were doing the thing, and my dean was nice enough to rehearse my kids. She didn't know anything about music, but she was the nicest person to take on the role of, number one, watching my kids. They needed to be watched. They could have just thrown a random substitute in there, but no, the dean knew that we had a concert, so she was like, let me go help them out. And that was one of the sweetest sixth grade classes I ever had. And also, guess what now? I teach with that dean now. I reminded her of that story when she arrived at my school, and she was like, I don't remember doing that. I was like, you definitely saved my life that day. Let me tell you what I wish someone had told me when I started teaching on the island. Number one, you don't have to do it all. You don't have to be perfect. Do not compare yourself to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. You can say no. And yes, it is okay to cry in the car after a rough rehearsal. Just don't forget to hydrate afterwards. Also, document everything. Like I said, every concert, every rehearsal plan, every email, because when you advocate for your program, receipts matter. And finally, your choir kids, they see you, even when it feels like no one else does. And they remember who you are and how you made them feel. Now, let's flip the script. What does thriving on the island look like? It looks like student leaders running warm-ups while you answer emails. We talked about that. It looks like your choir kids becoming the heart of your school culture. You have to build that, but once it's there, oh man, it feels so good. It looks like you finally getting that grant for new risers because you advocated like a boss. Thriving doesn't mean perfection. It means progress. It means finding joy in the weirdness. It means laughing when your altos start harmonizing with the fire alarm. And yes, they will do that. You're not just surviving, you're building something beautiful. Do not let yourself become an island with no bridges. Reach out to colleagues. If you have a colleague inviting you to have a happy hour or inviting you to go have dinner and just simply inviting you to eat lunch with them, don't be an island without bridges. Invite a retired teacher or a retired choir teacher to come out and listen to your groups. I've had my band teachers come out and listen to my groups before when they're on their planning. It is just nice to have someone else in the room to listen, to also help reinforce what you've taught the students. Now, you might not have a Miss Jones that's going to be at your new school, and you also might not have a dean that is as supportive as the dean that I had. But I want you to look for those bridges. Look for a connection. Don't be an island. Don't isolate yourself. Because at the end of the day, we are playing a sort of game of Survivor here. And you don't want to be the one that's left without resources. I want you to take some time before this next upcoming school year to figure out how you can prevent yourself from becoming an island. That's going to look different for everybody. So I want you to figure out how you personally and your situation in your community, how you can build those bridges to your island. And then after that, I want you to figure out how you can also help your own students prevent themselves from becoming an island. Especially at the beginning of the school year, it is so easy for a student to isolate themselves and become that island, and some of them stay that way for the entire school year. Let's not let that happen to our students. They deserve more. If you don't already have one, establish a leadership board. That will also help with establishing community, because those students are going to be your representatives at your school and in your program. They can reach out to those students and provide a sense of community, a peer community. Provide some social opportunities throughout the school year so that way those students can have that opportunity to prevent being an island and build a bridge with someone. Identify those students that are capable of building those bridges with those isolated students and reach out to them. That's all it takes. So, choir fam, that's it for today's episode. If you're out there on the island, just know you are not alone. You've got a whole choir of us cheering you on. If this episode made you laugh, cry, feel seen, share it with a fellow music teacher, or send it to your admin with a sticky note that says, "This is why I need a budget and a hug." And hey, if you got your own island story, I want to hear it. DM me on Instagram, send me a message on Buzzsprout, or whatever works. Until next time, y'all, you got this. If Choirwire has added a little harmony to your rehearsal week or sparked something new in your planning, consider supporting the show. Just head on over to choirwire.buzzsprout.com to help support. No pressure, just a simple way to keep the ideas flowing and the episodes coming. I have ideas of expanding the show past my small platform. Thank you for all you do, and thanks for being part of this community.